Hello, and today we are looking at the Gemini jets, British Airways Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in 1/400 scale. As you can see, it comes packaged in this nice little presentation box here, which has a nice image of the plane on front, and this image is identical to the plane found inside. And of course, we have its model and the airline, of course, as I've already said, British Airways and Boeing 787-8, otherwise known as the Dreamliner. Now we can look at the back of the box, and you can see we've got another image of the plane, this time from the other side, as well as some information about what a Gemini jet actually is. Flipping back to the front, we can open up the lid, and you can see the plane inside without having to take it out. So you can have it on display like this if you so chose, so you don't have to actually get it out to have it on display. Now on the lid here, we have some information, such as here, we have a little history of the 787, and then here we have some specification information, such as its length, height and wingspan in feet and inches, as well as other information you may like to know, such as cruising speed, max takeoff weight, range, seating, things of that nature. Now let's open up the box and actually have a closer look at the model itself. The model just comes out quite simply. And there you go, there it is. Just remove the top. Pick it up, and there you have it. The British Airways Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. You see there's a nice, highly detailed die-cast metal model. Now let's go over some of those details. Let's start with the wings. You can see the flaps and the ailerons here, as well as right at the end, you can see the raked wingtips found on the 787. Can look here at the engines. I don't know if you can see just here. We've got little Rolls-Royce logos on these very nice detailed jet engines. You can see from the front and looking at them from the back. Okay, so that's very nice wings, and that's the same on both wings. Now moving on to the tail of the plane, we can look at the stabilizers, and you can see the rudders and the elevators on the model. Looking very, very nice. Now let's look underneath, and you can see we've got very nice detailed landing gear. Got a little space for a stand here. It's got a little Gemini Jets logo. So currently we're just looking at the physical details, and we'll be going over the livery details in a moment. We can look towards the cockpit. It's a very nice design. Now, as you can see, this has the British Airways livery very clearly. Big British Airways written here, the logo, as well as the iconic, flag on the vertical stabilizer. And of course up here we've got a little BJG, which is a reference here to the registration of, and that's from the registration here, which is GZBJG. Of course here we've got a little roll mail stamp as well. Of course we've got a little rail seal here, as this is British Airways, the flag carrier of the UK. Let's turn it around so you can see the model from this other side. Of course, it's the same detail all across. It's very, very nice. It has a wingspan of about 15 centimeters and it's about 14.2 centimeters long. So it's a very nice size 1/400 scale model, and it's available now from modelcorner.co.uk.